Oh, what a day. What a day. What a week. Just getting back from Maryland. Not a fun trip. I mean, kind of fun. Pretty cool photography opportunities with the job, but oh, good to be back home. About to sleep in my own bed. Anyways, um, I am here to stream getting Seer for the big move here. Removes all buffs from all allies and enemies, then attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to the number of removed buffs. 50% chance of placing sleep on all enemies for one turn, assuming they survive. Increases by 5% for each buff removed. Inflicts less damage to bosses, and the damage is based on enemy max HP. So the longer they survive, the longer it takes. No, I mean the higher level they are, the closer to end game you are in playing this. Yeah, I'm really tired right now. The further on in the game you are, the higher their maximum HP is going to be, and the more damage this lady does. I've been wanting her for years now. Since I started playing, I wanted her almost as much as Krisk, and he's a boy legendary. Wouldn't it be fun if I pulled him along the way? I don't have enough room for her, I just realized. Let's go ahead and move some of these chants to the reserve vault, get them out of the way. I don't care about any of these right now. Just need enough room for 40 of these guys and um, Seer. And I am freaking exhausted. I've maxed out my current vault space. So, but I've got enough. All right. It's going to leave me with 17. Let's see. According to my RSL helper, let's see. You can see this. Okay. Well, about 100 for I need 200 before Mercy starts kicking in. Let's see. Um, this is actually out of date on the Sacreds. I just pulled one and got a Nari the Lucky uh, in a previous stream, so I'll clear that out. But RSL Helper hadn't been updated at that point, so it wasn't running properly. Anyways, let's see what happens. Here's the first 10. Come on. Ayla Life Braid. She's new, definitely. I do not have her. None of these ancients, and none of these rares I care about. Rowan is also new, I believe. Ayla Life Braid. Attacks one enemy, restores destroyed max HP of this champion or the ally with the most destroyed HP. It's uh, hey, yeah, it's 8. Can you go feed Kufu? Yeah, give me that. Thank you. Restores destroyed max HP of this champion or the ally with the most destroyed HP by 25% of their destroyed max HP. I like that. Attacks one enemy before attacking, places a 50% increased accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns, 75% chance of placing sleep for a turn. So buffs her ability to actually place that, and it books to 100% chance. Place block debuffs on all allies, then heals all allies by 30% of their max HP. Passive of 12% chance activating give extra turn. effect on this champion or an ally after using any active skill. Interesting. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. So that is interesting. That doesn't apply just to her. It's to everybody. God, I love the art in this game. I hope Hell Hades and his crew hire a really good artist for their games whenever they get around to doing that. All right, Rowan. I've seen this one before. I've not had her. Let's see. Attacks one enemy. 60% chance of placing a 50% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. 100% heal reduction debuff once ascended. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn, and attacks 4 times. Each hit has up to a 100% chance of placing 5% poison debuff. So that's some good poison there. All right, cool. All right, so that's 10. Next 10. I'm having some pizza for dinner. All right, nobody interesting there. I like Scrapper for his decreased max HP. He can hit pretty hard if you gear him right for that. I've been using him for a while. I think I use him mostly on the Scarab boss. Inquisitor Shamael. Oh my god, that's good. They tweaked him so he's not completely destroying Hydra, but yeah, he still does really good from what I hear. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of decreasing the duration of a random buff on the target by 1 turn. Same once ascended, it looks like. But then every time an enemy places a debuff on an ally, uses this skill against that enemy. These counterattacks will only deal 50% of the normal damage and cannot be critical. If there are multiple champions in the team with this skill, only one champion's counterattack will activate. So that's why I keep getting hit by him a lot, successively over and over and over again. Attacks one enemy 3 times, will ignore 25% of the target's defense, will ignore a further 25% of the target's defense for each buff on this champion. Places a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn if this attack kills an enemy. All right. And the passive, each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 7.5%. Whenever an ally receives a fear or a True Fear debuff from an enemy, the skill will instantly remove the debuff and fill the ally's turn meter by 15%. So that's another reason he's great in Hydra right there. When you go up against the head of, I don't know what his name is, but he puts True Fear out and Fear. That's a good one to have. That explains why he's so beloved there. Places an extra hit if this attack is critical. Harken Great Blade attacks one enemy, 75% chance of placing 25% weaken for 2 turns before attacking. Books up to 100, right? Yeah. Attacks one enemy, applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. Also extends the duration of those debuffs by 2 turns. Will not extend the duration of debuffs on the initial target. Interesting. Ally attack in Doom Tower at Ascension level 3. Interesting. Alright, so here comes Seer. Here comes Seer, baby. This should be my 4th group, right? It's that long a day, I don't remember. Yeah, it is. Alright. I'd love to get something else in between, but it looks like it probably won't. Nope. Just Seer right there. Here you go. Attacks one enemy, 15% chance of granting an extra turn. 30% increased crit rate on all allies for 2 turns, 25% weaken debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, and the big one that I already went over earlier. And what does she do? Ally resist in all battles by 40% at Ascension 3, which I don't really care about that. All right. So how many did I get total out of that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Brand new ones. No, 5. Oh, Knopf is new as well. I did not even realize that I got him. Okay, so he is attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 20% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. Heals all allies by 15% of their max HP and places a 30% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. And revives 2 random allies, 25% HP and 25% turn meter. Places a shield buff on all revived allies for 2 turns, equal to 20% of their max HP. And increases ally speed and faction crits by 15%. So I've got a good reviver, it looks like. Does she, yeah, she only revives 1, though. Emic does not do any revives. I think those are my only revivers for Sylvan Watchers. So that epic that rare is gonna help. All right, awesome. So we log in, and I got myself another primal. Yay! You notice how? Ooh, exciting! Primal. It's all new. It's all exciting. We get mythic champions. They don't even put primal at the front because you're still more likely to get a rare than even an epic. It's a little ridiculous. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I need to finish eating, grab a shower, and go to bed. All right.